lovelies. It is Sunday, October 21st. Welcome to live weight loss chit chat as I try to get this chat up here. All you is hear myself talk there. I'm a little late because it's me. And my thumbnail, I'm trying to get my picture of the date in there. I'm like, yeah, it's not happening. Let's put you right up here. There we go. I feel like, and my head's not cut off. Good evening. Where's my glasses so I can see? Because everything looks blurry right now. I can see. Jay Bates, you're the first one in the house. Tamara's right on your tail, and so is Judith and Deborah and Lynn and Christine. I am so glad you caught me live as well. Hey, Bonnie and Karen. I'm a little chilly down here too. I don't know why. It's not that bad out. I don't know why I'm a little bit chilly. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Nora. I'm having a tired Sunday. Maybe this is being out late last night. I'm a little bit sleepy, but thank you. It's not bad. Hey, Barb and Cynthia and Bear Mama. So yeah, a little bit chilly down here. I don't know. You and Tamara drove together, but who drove? Was it? I think Tamara drove though. I think Jay Bates was the passenger. Hey, Kara and Chris. Never in a live audience. Well, this is a little bit different. You know, we chit chat. So I'm the only one that gets to be on camera, though. Good evening, Karen. Hey, McKean. I love your Dollar Tree find. Suzanne found the Christmas ceramic baking loaf pans and the ramekins and the mugs, which I love so much. Oh, thank you, Ro. Oh, Judith, it's been crazy. I did not, like I said, I expected there to be some, because it's that type of video. I never, in my dreams, expected this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit like, what? Happy though. I mean, the more people that you get to help is always fun. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Molly. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Ann. Hey, Pound Dropper had the email talk. Yeah, I'm wondering where she got her information. I'm just speculating. Hey, Barb. Hey, Betsy. Hey, Janelle. Welcome, Janelle. It's her first time here. Thank you, Elizabeth. I did. It was just a late night. I'm not used to being out late. I'm a relaxing kind of watching Netflix kind of gal. Thank you, Cheryl. Funny thing about my Halloween costume, I need to tell about that real quick before we get involved in our conversation. I ordered one. I wanted to be like a pirate wench, with the cute little short skirt and the fishnet stockings. And it was supposed to come Tuesday. And then I got the email saying it's going to be late. It's going to come on Monday, which would have been tomorrow, which would have been too late. Hey, Scott. Oh, Scott's got some insider intel. Did she reference me by name, Nora? Dish with D? Or she just said I saw the one thing where somebody said they saw it on Instagram, and that's all they said, which I did post it there. Yes. Barrett, I knew she was going to do that. She had mentioned it, so it was fine. And even Jen mentioned it to me, so I don't have a problem, I don't have a problem with it. Lori B, hello, Yolanda. Thank you. So I don't have a Halloween costume. Steve has his, So I go in my closet and I had that purple shirt with the long bell sleeves. I thought, that looks pirate-ish. I had a vest. I had leggings. I forgot about those boots. They're very pirate-looking boots. They're like riding boots. I'll wear them. And Steve had this extra sash, and he had a extra skull cap. I was like, I could have done it better if I bought it. I'm like, still stuff from my closet. I apparently dress like a pirate. Who knew that? I didn't know that. So she used my name. She did link my video? Oh my gosh, I didn't really read that. Say what? No wonder all these people are flocking over. I am overwhelmed, and what's warms my heart even more is some people didn't know I existed. Like, they're like, "I've never, like, heard of you, but I'm happy to have found you," and it's like, "Wow, I always said I wasn't getting my name out there." So I thought that was interesting. Like, just when you think, "Good evening, Tiffany." Tiffany, you looked very sexy in your dress. Not that I mean, I'm not picking up Tiffany here, but she did look really nice. Really, really nice. Hey, Mary. I'm I'm infamous is what I am. But I will say, like, out of I've had a few, you always have the few nasty comments. And you expect that. But considering the amount of people, then it's very minimal. Like, because you think to yourself, that's a lot of views and only have the percentages are in my favor that Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. Hey, Margaret. Some tips on to get my track. My motivation is low due to some circumstances. Well, I always say, Margaret, you have to put yourself first. Like, sometimes we put everybody else first. Sometimes we have to put ourselves first. And motivation a lot of times comes from being on plan. The more you're on plan, the more you're in control, the more you feel motivated. Like, when you sit there and the first thing is to commit. You have to commit to following something. Those stuffed peppers look delicious. You have to commit to being on plan, and that's the first step. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Paula. Hey, Patricia. That's wonderful, Tiffany. You both looked so nice. Hi, Nancy. Oh, it's Lynn. It's absolutely insane. Like I said, I never expected this. I didn't. It's you know, it's like I feel like I really was the only one with the information, which is a rarity. And a few people were nasty about it. I get it. Like, oh, people shouldn't tell, and I get when people shouldn't tell because that's your job. But when this is having a positive effect on Weight Watchers, I think that it's not negative. Like, it's only positive for them. Yes, there is about a 20% where people that like personal points are not happy about this. Then come to these lives. These lives are very important. It keeps you focused. It's like the beginning of our week tonight. This is where we start. Hey, Lori. Hey, Larry and Peg. What did they say it was Pound Dropper? I don't really. A lot of people. I did, the one on Instagram really kind of annoyed me. She says, "You keep removing my comments. You don't want to have a conversation." I said, "Conversation? You just want to bash me. There's no conversation there. I didn't do anything that anybody." She goes, "You just did it for views." I'm like, nobody puts a video up and not doesn't want them to watch it. Like, who does YouTube and doesn't want anybody to watch it? Like, that was an asinine statement. I mean, I just want to bring the love back to WW, and I was given this gift to do that, and I said right at the beginning of the video, this is gonna be a controversial subject. I put that out there. I think Jay Bates, because they put all these people on this plan already, so and they didn't have to sign anything; they just got this plan. So you're giving them information. That's how I took it. Yeah, like I said, I don't think And am I like a detective? I found out. I mean, somebody messaged me, they sent me an email. It's not somebody I knew personally. It was just somebody who probably watches my channel. I figure I would do a good justice to the subject. And she knows I like WW and I have a problem with personal points. And here is somebody who could bring this information a nice, nice and calm manner, and save the company, really. And she's basically saving her own job, because people get laid off left and right when there's nobody at the meetings. Sometimes, Patricia, we just don't know what happens. Hey, Renee. Hey, Val, welcome back. I do. I'm like, I can remove any comment I want. It's my profile. If you saw me on the street, would you yell at me? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't confront me if I can confront you back. You don't want to have a conversation. Instead of asking me, you sit there and you blow it up. So yeah, no, I'm not gonna have a conversation with somebody like that. I know, Pat. Now everybody's having something to say about it, isn't it? Yeah, like I said, haters. There's always going to be somebody who doesn't like you, like I said, I don't take it personally, because I know it's just the nature of the beast. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Oh, my accent. Do I have one? Be home screen the white. No, I have not noticed that. No, there's always people out there that always have something negative to say, like, "Oh, you shouldn't have shared that." It's the person who told you was breaking their, whatever, whatever. I'm like, you know what? You're obviously somebody who doesn't like Weight Watchers, or maybe you're somebody that likes personal points, or maybe you work for Weight Watchers and like, well, I would never do it. You know what? The company's in the toilet right now, and this is all good publicity for them. Free publicity for them. Let's put that out there. They're not paying me. I don't work for them. I don't work for anybody. It's like, I don't have an obligation. I heard it's all over Connect too. And somebody, I don't know if it was one of you guys, mentioned to me that you were at your meeting and your leader said, "I can't comment, just go watch Dish with D." I thought that was hilarious. Oh, oh, the WM came on here. That's funny. It is. It's all positive. I've had more people tell me that they want to come back with this change. I don't know. And I've had so many people upset about losing their potatoes and their oatmeal. I get it. We all have our favorite zeros. Yeah, we do. We all have our favorite zeros. Mine is eggs, yogurt are my two biggies. Chicken's okay, but eggs and yogurt are right up there. Are right up there. Oh, exactly. They're getting all this for free. They're sitting back going, "Thank you, D." And ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Things are, yeah. Send me your check, WW, I'll take it. Hey, Kelly Smith from Georgia. I know that's what she said. She says, This is crazy." I mean, I think too, they've been on the blue plan before. This is not a huge change for people, so that's another thing. It's kind of a step in a way back, but not, because the algorithm is the same. Popcorn. Well, yeah, we gained popcorn. Yeah, Weight Watchers, WW never made sense, because he kept saying, Weight Watchers, WW, formerly known as Weight Watchers. It's like, you keep saying formerly known. They do owe me. I'll waiting for that check. Oh, thank you, Nancy. No, they wouldn't hire me because I didn't talk science enough. I was, you know, science is always there, but you got to connect. Especially, I see. I look at it as the online experience. It's connecting with you through my experience. We have to connect. You have to connect with me, or the online experience doesn't work. And that's what they didn't understand. And I told them, I said, you know what? It makes perfect sense. I don't want to work for somebody that doesn't want me to connect with people. That's how you help people. You have to connect with them. And I can't connect by just talking statistics. That doesn't help. Hey, Judy Henderson, welcome to your first live. Let's all welcome Judy. It's sometime in the middle of November. I'm thinking around, I don't have a definitive date. I think around the 16th, 17th, something like that. Oh, good for you, Paula. Oh, Suzanne, I hear you on that one. I connect with you too, Renee. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping with this onflux, maybe they'll open up some sites again. That would really be nice for a lot of people because nobody should drive that far. I mean, I drive 25 minutes. They had one that was closer that, maybe they'll open that site up again. It would only be like 10 minutes away. That would be so great. Aw, I wish I could be, Tina. Oh, thank you, Karen. They don't stress it as much. It's always lean on your zeros, lean on your zeros. But what does that mean? How can I lean on them? I can't eat a container of non-fat Greek yogurt. I can't eat a dozen eggs. You got to stick to portions because that's, zeros have calories and calories, you got to know. I know that would be fun. All my exes live in Texas now. That's just a song. Leanne's got a plan. That's awesome. That's what they're supposed to do. I'm so happy for you. Oh, I didn't realize there were so many people. Their lives have been very busy. Exactly, Teresa. That's what I kind of, also said they would control a lot of what I could say. Like, because believe it or not, if I sign an NDA, I can't come on here and say, well, guess what? I get that. Oh, well, that's good, Tina. That's a good leader. But I know a lot of them that don't really talk about it. And I always find that, you're giving a chubby girl free food. Just don't know what to tell you. It's a hard one. Oh, I love that bread. And you could switch up the fruit in that. You could use a banana, you could use an apple sauce, or you could use pumpkin. I think I did a video because people always ask me, and I did a video just doing that, made 3 loaves of bread with 3 different things in there. They all came out great. Peter broke your heart. Aw. Yeah, absolutely. I agree, Tina. That's what the magenta plan does. Yay, free seat. That's awesome, Kara. Who is Peter, Renee? Inquiring minds, her ex. Was that the last one? Was it you had one? Was that the one that was? Is that the one you have now, or is that the first one you had? Hey, Sharon Owens, it has been a while. Welcome back. Yes, 5 pounds. Only 5 pounds in the first 2 weeks. It depends. My question is, um, were you on some kind of a weight loss plan before that? Though this personal points doesn't really shock me. Um, were you like had you this started him? I don't know him. No, I just know of him. Hey, S. Diamond, what's the problem? I don't know much about the new diabetic, but I just know there is one, and that's as far as I know. I don't know if she'll email me back with more information. I don't know. It's up to her. She might be too afraid. I don't know, but we'll see. Let's go, Phillies. Oh, that's okay. Hello, S. Diamond. That's always a good thing. Oh, let's go, Astros. No. It's eating. I try to eat until I'm not hungry. And when you eat, you're hungry, then all of a sudden you're not. Like I try to stop, especially when I'm out because there's always more food on my plate when I'm out versus when I'm at home. So I kind of like ask for a box and put it away. That's hard because you sit there, like we're just geared to eat our plates. That's how we grew up. Finish your plate, or that's when you can get off the table. It all depends, Margaret, what plan fits you. Hey, Jane, welcome to the first live from the UK. Do you know Esther? It all like I said, you have to find out what you like and what you want from your plan to pick out the best plan for you. Of course, coming in a couple weeks, you'll just get the every plan that everybody else gets. But you can decide what foods work best for you. Like I tell people, if you're losing weight still keeping, eating 0 point potatoes, then continue to call them zero. I mean, like, and then see how that goes. You know, if it doesn't go well, then you don't do it. But I say try something. Scotland. Oh my goodness. D has honey. Honey is from the UK too. Oh my goodness. We are all over the globe tonight, people. D spanning the globe drives me a little bit crazy to think about that. I am worldwide. Welcome, honey. How you been? This camera's too close. But I always say you have to find, like for me, I couldn't have 0 point oats. It just didn't work for me. So I have my oats. I count them. You just have to find what groove is good for your body. Hello, Lori. There are no workshops. I've heard that a lot. Hey, Lisa W. That's good. Now, Blue Apron, if I'm not mistaken, Blue Apron had partnered with Weight Watchers at one point. I don't know if they still do. Hey, Marlene. Well, with this plan, that's not uncommon. The scale not moving. It's and I don't know why that is because their plans are all pretty much, in a sense, the same. It's just the way it's presented, and I don't know what it is with this plan that I can't get around. I just don't know. I guess certain foods for me shouldn't be zero. I shouldn't have 0 point carbs. I need to only keep it to the portion. And when you're counting something point wise, you definitely will weigh and measure it. Like if it's a 0 point food, you'll just it looks it's a 0 point food. So I'm more diligent when I have to count it. Yeah, go to smaller plates. That's a great idea. Can understand why would change back to blue when you can't get it. Good point. I don't know. I don't understand why they don't offer all the plans, honey. I've said that a million times. Yeah, I don't know when the changes are going to happen in the UK. From what she said, it was just right now in America. So I don't know when you will see those changes. Normally, it's over in like Australia first, and I don't even know what the heck is up with that. Yeah, sometimes we need to see a full plate. So sometimes using a smaller plate that's filled makes us feel a little bit more normal. Like All right, I have plenty of food because it's all visual. Like we eat visually. So if you're looking at little all this empty space, you're like, "Oh, I'm hungry." And in the beginning, you're gonna be hungry. You are, because you can't go from eating as much as you want to being limited and not feel hungry. It's kind of normal. It's just, it's like when you sit there and you stare at the food like, I just want it. I just want it. It's hard. The first few weeks are really, really hard, I think. Apple cakes in my new Dollar Tree loaf pads. I think they're so cute. I love it, Bear Mama. I know, Marlene, you're not the only one that's lost your way. Small Pop Holiday Pack. Oh, I know, the popcorn. They were all really good. I even like the mint one, shockingly enough, because it wasn't really heavy and it was like getting my mouth rinsed at the same time. I think that's better. Um, that we all are on the same plane. It's easier to give out recipes because all the recipes are the same for everybody, you know? And it shouldn't take you 7 months to figure out how a plan should work, Tina. There's where the disconnect is. It shouldn't take you um apple cake. Oh, the apple cake's on dishwithd.com, Jennifer. It should be the second recipe when you go in there. If you go to recipes or you hit in the search engine, I call it Esther's apple cake. It shouldn't take you 7 months. There's where the disconnect is. I mean, every plan should be, slightly adjusted, but 7 months is a long time. It's a long time. And a lot of it is like, and we're not, when you're not feeling a plan, you're not going to do well. You're just not, because there's just like like for me, especially, like, I just could not get around this plan at all. And no matter what I chose, it just never felt right. Life is short not to hit the delete button. I say if you really want green, go on healthy. The iTrack Bites app, you will have it. And what's great about healthy, and not as soon as I don't work for Weight Watchers, is if you buy the professional version, you get your macros done for you. So when you scan something or put that recipe in, it's going to give you everything. And it's like, it does it for you, which is a great thing for $30 a month. I mean, a year. 100, don't tell me how many are in here because I can barely keep up with it. So I am. That's good, Susan. That is what a good coach should stress. Yes, you could use gluten-free flour. I don't see where it would make a difference. Hey, Luigi, welcome back. Did you hear the news? I don't know if you can make this plan green. I mean, you can count whatever you want if you know the points. You can just put it in quick add. Oh, that's awesome, Judith. I can eat large amounts of dessert either, hence why I do one and done recipes. That's what I always said. The extra points were going to things that weren't really the best options, but that's what people did with it. And I understand that. You got these extra points, let them eat cake. If it falls within my points, they tell you that. It's not always the best choices, but I'm thinking the next time I make a cake, I want to use whole wheat flour and see how it comes out. Maybe I'll do the apple cake with whole wheat flour this week. That's what's great about that cake. It's 3 points. I can make it 2, 3 times a week. And again, I don't always have all of it. I mean, you'd be surprised. Half of that is such enough, and you have a nice cup of tea and you feel very, very satisfied. And that's the word, satisfied. Hey, Janet. Yeah, Luigi, the lives kind of exploded with the onslaught of the new Weight Watchers changes. So you feel crowded in this room tonight, but I'm happy about it. Absolutely. I also have whole wheat flour. It's called white whole wheat. I think it's called white whole wheat flour. Or I got no. It was whole wheat pastry flour. It was the same points. And also there's Kodiak power flour. I just have the Lakanto baking mix as well, which has protein. We will change with the new plan. I'm really not certain what we're going to get. It all depends on your height, age, weight. So everybody's might be slightly different. I think it's if you're kind of like where I'm at and at maintenance, it probably like 23, but I don't know that for sure. Fiber Gourmet flour. That's another good one. There's a lot of low carb options out there. They think it's called Carb Master or something. There's that. There's a lot of, and I think they're interchangeable. I had a piece of a donut last night that was made with rice flour. It was very interesting. You know, hey, did you like the blue plan, Luigi? I don't know because I just because in theory it sounds great. In theory, the plan makes sense. But that's what I don't understand. Like this plan makes sense because you could choose what you want. But sometimes too many choices are never a good thing. You're a purple girl, okay. Renee, I wish. Yeah, maybe we should put ourselves really tall. The taller you are, the more points you get, just so you know. Yeah, they were interesting. They were a little bit on the crispy. I don't want to use the word crispy, but they didn't have that. It was different, you know. We split one, and I figured rice flour's got to be. I would hope it's a better flour than regular flour, but who knows? I've learned I can't say anything if I don't know because people will call me on the carpet. Hey, Janet, welcome to your first live. There was a lot of people that liked purple, and a lot of people that did well with purple. The pound dropper 0 point cheesecake, I think it's 1 point though, I believe, is very good. A tzatziki dip, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever made a tzatziki. I might have. Yes, the algorithm is different than the color plans. You are correct. So I'm really, like I said, it's still the judge and jury is still out on some of this stuff. Just realize they're going to be changing things. There's a, I mean, they added, what did they add? They added sodium in the algorithm. They added, put it fiber in, which should have worked for us in our favor, but for some things it just didn't. That's awesome. Kara, you're set for the week. Oh, I have a donut a lot. I don't have a full donut. I always have like a piece of a donut. Oh, I hear that, Emma. That was always a problem for me as well. I will say, when you're in that state and where you're really retaining some fluid, drink more. Drink some green tea, iced green tea. Put your feet up. It'll help them drain. Lay on your, I think it's your left side. We used to tell the pregnant women, I think it's your left. Is your left or your right? I want to say it's your left. And it helps drain your kidneys. I can't remember which one it was. You have D nuts. I should make D nuts with rice flour. Hey, Joni Mione, welcome back. Remember, rice flour is you just sub it out in recipes. If it's, like I said, I don't know if it's a decent option in points. I've never really, I didn't know those donuts tasted different. See, change is good and change is coming. Well, if you can get a diuretic, some of us can't. Yep, cucumber, because cucumbers is another good thing. I was on blue. I lost and became lifetime on the blue plan. I was on freestyle first, which then became the blue plan. So I was on it for 4 years. And again, you give somebody a plan for 4 years and you change it. And that's what people keep saying. You keep changing it. And it messes with people. It really does. The 3 point cake, it's on my website. It's the apple cake, dishwithdee.com. And watermelon's a good thing. I mean, I guess I'd rather go to the hotels than not have a meeting. The one I was going to attend was at a hotel, but they closed that one too. Because that one was right down the road. So I'm hoping they open that one again. I mean, I like this location. It's just half an hour. I could save me time. I could sleep a little bit later. I don't have to get up 6:45 in the morning on a Saturday. Prunes. Well, if you're doing well with your, I always tell people this only because it's a something to do. I eat things regularly. I always check my calories every once in a while, but I don't have a need to. And just see where you fall and just make sure you're falling at where you need to be. Hey, Baking Diva, welcome. I love that name, the Baking Diva. Let's all welcome the Baking Diva. I think I might have a tzatziki dip on dishwithdee.org because I made a Greek salad. It was a bulgur wheat. I'm pretty sure it was Greek salad, and I think maybe I made a Greek dressing. Maybe I didn't make tzatziki. Tzatziki is yogurt and cucumbers and dill and some other spices, so I don't think it's too hard for us to do. Oh, the pumpkin bars. I hear you on that one. Somebody asked me, she was making the pumpkin bars and didn't have the cream cheese. Would it be okay? I said, absolutely not. I would put the cream cheese on top. If somebody gives you a recipe that has cream cheese on top, you put that on, man. If you don't have, you go out and buy it. Because who's giving up cream cheese on a bar? Me. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I'd make them. I need the cream cheese on top. So. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I appreciate it. It's right below. You give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Join us here at Dish with D. Come join us. Hit that bell notification next to it. Let you know when I go live like this, and when I upload, which I think I'm taking tomorrow off. I have uploaded, I can't tell you how many days in a row. But I was thinking about doing a what I eat in a day on Halloween. I thought that'd be fun. I like to do fun things. I say that to a lot. This is the fun channel. I do fun things, and I try to keep my content light and fun and just like basically giving lessons along the way. So we may film tomorrow. I don't know. Let me see if that was the right one. I'll let you know in a minute. Yeah, the Queen's apple cake. That was the right one, Luigi. That was one I just did. I named it after Esther because Jewish apple cake. I'm like, I know Esther's Jewish. I'll name it after her. So. Oh, hey, JP. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, you gotta make light and fun things in order to, if you're having fun and enjoying it, you'll tend to do things. That's how I look at it. I can't be too, I can't be like the teacher, you're the student, and this. You have to do this. You have to do that. Don't eat between meals. Like, So, like, I was watching that. Did you see the collab today between Jen and Nikki Gets Fit? It was all about snacks. I'm like, thank you both for doing this because snacks should be on our journey. We should be eating snacks. And when people don't eat snacks, that's dieting. And that's never going to last because you got to have snacks. Snacks are part of life. I snack all the time. And if you haven't checked it out, they do 5 savory fat snacks and 5 sweet snacks. And they're all fat. I think I've eaten everything they showed. But it was great. It was a great collab. Oh, thank you, Susan. I'm so happy you're here. You go, Tiffany. You go enjoy that anniversary, sweetheart. You can only earn points for exercise, which is what we did before in the old plan. Oh, the Watcher, yes. I hear you, Barb. Like I said, nobody wants to, I'm not a tough love person because being overweight, you're sensitive, and you just need. I feel like I need sensitivity. I need someone to understand where I've been. I don't need somebody to sit there and tell me, well, you just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and put your big girl panties on. That just makes me tighten up a little bit more. That's just me, though. Everybody does what they need to do, though. Wasn't it good, Mary? I thought that was a great collab. I love snacks. Oh, see you later, Jane. Yes, I think we can use them. Oh, thank you, Joni. Did the link for the apple cake work? I didn't hit it, but we can scooch back. Here it is. Let's see. I'll see where it goes. Yes, it worked. Good job, Weege. Oops, I'm on the wrong chat. You know what? I will pin that up top. So the Queen's apple cake is pinned at the top in case you want to make a 3-point Jewish apple cake. That is absolutely phenomenal. It's the yogurt that makes that cake. And if yogurt is your 0-point food and eggs are your 0-point food, you don't have to count the flour. And I really wanted to try the whole wheat flour. What stuff is hard? Hey, Joanne, welcome. I have no information. I just know there's going to be one. If I hear it, I will let you guys know. Oh, Kate May Peanut Butter Company, the baking diva. They have one there and they have one in Smithville. They have really good powdered and regular peanut butter. Hey, Jenny, welcome. Let's all welcome Jenny. A lot of newbies here tonight. Thank you guys for coming and being part of our community here. I love it. Oh, Nora, I preach, girlfriend. Oops. Oh, I can get this to come down. Carla. Awesome. Welcome to you as well. Thank you guys for clicking on. I've never made a cake in the air fryer. I don't see why not, but I mean I would try it. I don't know what I've made in the air fryer. I think was those fritters. Those fritters are really, we can't really go in in the air fryer. Hey, Miss Meltaway. Oh, thank you. I did overdo it at the party. I will say that it was the sweets that got me. They had Sweet Eats cupcakes, and when there's a Sweet Eats cupcake, these gonna have it. I mean, I could have done worse, but I look at it that way. Could I have done worse? Oh yeah, I didn't do that bad. I mean, I had some chili, I had some charcuterie, I had half a donut, and I can say I had half a donut, I had half a cupcake, but I just felt bloated, and I think it could have been because we ate late. But I mean, like I said, I could have done way worse. But it was a party, and sometimes you just gotta let loose a little bit. Oh, Susan, it came out so good. It really did. Hey, Marine. You've made mini cakes in the air fryer. That's awesome. They need more liquid to stop them from drying out. Good point. Thank you, honey, for that tip. Oh, don't. Now, I said that if you're blowing my Facebook group. Oh, thank you, Renee. Look at her. I appreciate that. Don't act like I'm not doing anything because there's a new plan coming out. You could do a lot of damage in a few weeks. So I keep saying try to coast through this and not go nuts because you can. And who needs to put another 10, 12 pounds on and have to get that off as well? I mean, because I thought I used to be like, oh, well, I might as well just, I might as well just eat. What the heck? So I just want to just run that home. That because we're on a lifestyle. Everything was on plan. You shouldn't feel like you can't have something. You just can't have all of it. I had a couple donuts last night. I mean, other than the fact that I had several sweet, and there was cookie cake. I forgot about the cookie cake. Wedge or two of cookie cake. But I went right on plan back today. I've been decent today. Decent, not perfect, but I've been decent. Good evening, Jan. Aw, I appreciate you guys are just. It's sweet. Thank you, Renee. That's what I did too, Suzanne. Exactly. That's what the topic is in the next 5 weeks, ending the year strong. I have a 6-quart air fryer. And I actually, though, I have an oven that has an air fryer setting, my big oven. So I don't really use my little one that much. In fact, I got rid of the 6-quart one. I'm lying. I only have a 2-quart one. That's what I got for the demonstration. Oh, the allergies are horrible. Well, I mean, I was, see, as long as I went and I had it, because if I sat there and stared at it all night, Luigi, I would have eaten the whole thing. So I said to Steve, let's split a donut. Because I know if I allow myself to have it and I give rid of it to him, I won't go back. And that worked for me because I knew, because I kept staring at it. I go, oh, those donuts. Like those, like that cookie cake. If I didn't have it, I would have eaten way more of it. So I had to allow myself in 10-day vacation. Awesome, Lisa. Yeah, you can get it. Weight comes on much quicker than it comes off. It, in theory, should come off as easily as it comes on, but it doesn't. You know? I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish. But I love that. Having your oven as an air fryer. If you buy a new oven, get the convection setting. It's so worth it. Yeah, I mean it isn't worth it because you're gonna put yourself in a deeper hole. And remember, we're not on a diet, we're on a lifestyle. We can eat these, we just can't eat a lot of it. And when you have something more often, you don't want it as much. It is a truth bomb. And more tasty to gain. Absolutely. Did you find out anything at your meeting, Maureen? Did you ask your leader? Because he's usually a little more forthcoming with you. Probably because you're young and cute. All right, Nancy. That's right. We have to fall back next weekend. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. Thank you, Bear Mama. It's been a crazy night here. I mean, I love these lives being busy. I do, but it's just know that if I miss something that you said, sometimes it gets busy, and I'm answering and reading at the same time, so I'm already reading the next thought as I'm talking, which is a gift. I will tell you that. I think I said earlier that somebody said their leader said, "Watch this with D if you want to know what's happening." Well, maybe he didn't go to his meeting. But yeah, I'm interested to get things rolling. Good night, Tamara. Exactly. Enjoy it. Um, no, I do not go back and read comments. I wish I could have the time, honestly, but I just don't. I always say, sometimes if you just put it, if I miss something important, put it in, or put it down at the bottom. And sometimes I look at the comments that are at the bottom of the video from the replays, so I usually answer those. I'm happy to keep you company. I'm thinking it's coming out in maybe the middle of November, maybe the 17th, around there sometime. Sometime in the next 3 weeks, I believe it's going to be here. 2, 3 weeks. Good for you, Scott. Did you tell me you're the token on my channel? Token 2? Take care, Jay Bates. If I could only have one cookbook, what would it be? Oh my gosh, that's a hard one. I could never have just one. Oh, what would it be? The internet? Oh, it's so hard. I love everything for a different reason. I mean, I love Lisa Lillian's cookbooks to death. I love the Pioneer Woman's cookbooks. I love all cookbooks. That's an unfair question for me. Or probably, it were probably, what was that one I always used to go into? The Better Homes and Gardens. I used to always go into that one. It is awkward for them, I agree. Hey, Maria. Good night, Renee. Thanks again. The Watcher is good. I'm watching The Sinner. I'm on season 3 of The Sinner and I'm enjoying it. I want to do a video on my other channel about the few things I've watched on Netflix. I keep forgetting. I have not had, I've had, I've never had so much content out in all my life the last week. I filmed, I think, 9 days straight, maybe 10. And I got to pick out another Food Finds Friday video for Friday. I got to pick another store to go to. I just don't know where to go because there's a couple options. Couple options I can go to. The Watcher. I love mysteries. I love mysteries. That's just, I love to have to think and who did it and who done it and, The Inheritance. Ooh, is that another one? I love getting, Netflix keeps me out of the kitchen. Yep. I watch Netflix so I don't eat. Friday I came live because they were upstairs watching the game and I thought if I don't do something I'm going to go snack. So I came down and chatted with you guys. Hocus Pocus Tuesday. I'm not a huge Hocus Pocus 1 lover. I thought it was okay. It's not something I would want to watch again. Again, I'm not, it's more, I like to be scared and I like to have to figure stuff out. Oh, From Scratch. I saw that. That was on my watch list. The Patient. No, I did not watch that one. Okay, really? Yeah, she keeps saying that, Renee. You keep saying. But yeah, sometimes. Oh, tomorrow there will be no live. I will not be here tomorrow night. There is a live on Zoom, so you are more than welcome to come there. Everything is in the Facebook group. I will post it tomorrow morning. No, I'll post it tonight. What am I saying? Because we have 2 lives on Zoom. We have a 9 a.m. and an 8 p.m. So I'll post everything in the group. I didn't see that. I heard about the Halloween. I didn't see it though. Lessons in chemistry. I would love to read. My eyes have not. And that's why this class is being really difficult because everything is reading and my eyes are done. Happy Halloween. Yes, the British mystery shows. Oh my gosh, I love them. I don't know if I have a favorite spooky one. Probably Haunting of Hill House again. Did I watch what I missed? What I was? I missed that. What it was, Nora. Good for you, Maureen. Happy early birthday. Good night, Barb. I like Jamie Lee. Oh, the dog could be barking all night. No, are you part of the group Dish with D's crew? That's where I post it. From scratch. And I have not watched it. It's on my watch list, which means when I go to my list for my next thing, it'll be there. Do you like Jillian? Tell me what you thought of the Lemon Perfect, because like that one's my favorite. Good night, Joanne. Thanks for coming. Isn't it good? That one's my favorite of all of them. And that one I'm like, oh my God. It's just refreshing and it's just so good. I'm a Leo. I think I'm not a Gemini. I'm a Leo. I'm a leader. Big shock there. On sale at Giant. That's awesome. Yeah, Scratch is on Netflix. Oh, I'm telling you. But this is a half a squeezed lemon in each bottle. I don't know how true that is, but it's definitely the best. It's just got a nice flavor. And it, like I said, I wanted hint water to taste like that, and it didn't. And my birthday's I'm a summer birthday. It's funny. Almost everybody in my house is a summer birthday. Peter's is the 8th of July. Timmy's is the 25th of July. Steve's is the 27th of July. I am August 11th, and poor Patrick's out in January. It's like, oh, I love the Lemon Perfect. When I first got it, I was paying $1.99 a bottle. I wasn't getting that many. I would get like 2 or 3 when I'd go. But now I can get like a case for like $7. I have 3 cases in my other room. And that makes me go to the bathroom. I don't know what it is in there, but I always have to go to the bathroom when I drink that. It's like my bladder just goes. Oh, the Good Nurse. I think I saw that too. I think I did see that. Some booed us, hung a bag of candy on the door, and rang the bell with a note saying to print a copy and paste it to someone who didn't have a... Oh, that's interesting. I know, I need to work on the lemon balls. You're right. It's on my list here, lemon balls. Lemon Perfect is a drink. You know how they have hint water? It is a lemon infused water. It's just phenomenal, Luigi. I don't have any bottles here. I have a whole case in the other room, but it's really good. Google it. Lemon Perfect. I got a case at my Acme, and they have, there's 4 different flavors. I think there's lemon, there's peach raspberry, there's the dragon fruit, and there's one more with the starfish or starfruit one. It's so good. It didn't pick up the perpetrator. That's a bit creepy, though. I think that's a bit creepy that your camera didn't pick up the... Here, I'll go grab the case because we're going to head on out and I'll grab it and I'll show it to you. There we go. Since we only have a few minutes anyway, this is what it looks like. And it says, full of flavor, not sugar. There is dragon fruit, lemon, starfish, and peach raspberry. That's what they look like. They're 5 calories for the whole bottle. They're just phenomenal. And I can't tell you. Hydrating lemon water, 0 sugar, half a squeezed organic lemon in every bottle, no artificial flavors or sweeteners. It's just, I can't say enough good things about them. They're so good. Really. So, highly recommend. So, oh, the trolls have arrived. Hey, Debbie. Sorry, we're just about to head on out. But the trolls are starting to come, plus it's 8 o'clock, and I need it to be witching hour for me here. So, like I said, there will be no live tomorrow. We will resume on Tuesday. But feel free to come to the live. Everything is in the Facebook group, Dish with Dee's Crew. I will have the link. I will have the code and password, so you can come in there and grab it. And join us for, and that's more structured. I do a topic. It's not like the WW topic. It's my own topic. And we have a little discussion, and there's question and answer and chat time. It's only about 35 minutes, so it's not really that long. So y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming. It's fun to meet a lot of you. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I appreciate it. And if you haven't saw what I eat, no. My meal prep video, it's a quick one. I do some quick recipes today. I uploaded that earlier today. Go check that out. I also have Weight Watchers topic du jour. I put up on yesterday. If you haven't seen Food Finds Friday, I went to Dollar General. Where would I go this week? I don't know. Family Dollar? I don't like Family Dollar, but maybe I can find a nice one I can go to. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it for being here, being part of this community here we've created, and we will get through this change. We will. I got you guys. Don't worry about it. We're going to get through it, and we're going to make the best if it's, we'll do the best we can. We will get through it. But thanks so much for watching. I will talk to you later. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and I will see you live here on Tuesday or tomorrow night on Zoom. Good night, my lovelies.